Absolutely, absolutely, and I completely agree, man. Like not a you don't really hear like a lot of brothers talking about Turkey like that. You really don't, man. So that's good. Before we continue, I do have a couple of more questions, but I want to get to the chat really quick. Shout out to my man Big Sean TV. He said, I heard it was iffy for black people in Eastern Europe. Is that true?
I think there's some truth in that. I do think there's some truth in that. I mean, I'm not the most darkest skinned individual, but compared to them, I'm darker than them. And I
Right.
remember getting looks, but it wasn't like looks of like, like they're being trying to be racist or something. It was like more looks like, who is this guy? What is he doing here? Where is he from? Like I've never seen a guy like that. It's just curiosity almost.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
You
yeah.
know?
So the looks were more
Yeah.
like in inquisitive as opposed to kind of like like who the f are you? You know what I mean? Like why are you here? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but like they're so nice about it though. Like they if they see you, they're gonna want to talk to you and they're very friendly. Like Turkish people for the most part, if money isn't involved, that is, they're very nice and friendly to you.
Right.
They'll approach you, they'll talk to you. In fact, there is I've seen black people out there. I've seen people darker than me out there, you
Yeah.
know, and definitely more people because it is a Muslim country. So you have people from all different types of,
Mm-hmm.
skin colors and everything out there,
Right.
so you'll be surprised. There's a lot of people, dark skinned people out there.
Mm. Cool. Now, did they when they start talking to you and you let them know that that you're from the United States, did like do they seem like pretty excited or is it like doesn't even matter like where you're from? I think that they're just willing to engage because you look different from the norm that they see on a day-to-day basis.
Oh no, they get excited. They
Yeah.
get very excited.
Oh,
But
American.
yeah, it's crazy though, man, because like I think I can pass off as a Turkish man. I know that might be a little bit of a hot take. I think I can pass off as a Turkish man. And I
Really?
tried I tried my best to blend in over there because one of the last things you want to do in Turkey is is come off as an American. It is not because you're gonna get robbed or something like that. Even though there is a lot of pickpocketing, but it's mostly like they try to like upcharge you. So in Turkey, they have two different type of prices. They have prices for Turkish people and prices for everyone
Mhm.
else.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I try to get the Turkish prices. I try to speak to them a little bit in Turkish, a little something, something. So I
Right.
remember being in line one day in a deli, and I got a bunch of stuff. So I was gonna like cook something up for Arena,
Mhm.
and everyone's speaking Turkish in front of me, all that. I'm dressed nice and stuff. I was dressed like an American. I know Americans like they wear shorts and stuff like that. I try to dress in pants, everything looking nice. And I remember I got up to the counter and they spoke to me in fluent English. They're like, "Hello, how are you doing?" I'm like, "How did you guys know I'm American? Like, what about me just gave it off?"
Mhm.
Because other places they've told me that I can come off as Turkish,
Yeah.
but it's crazy out there. But to keep going with your question, they get very excited because not that many Americans go out to Turkey. In fact, you need a visa to go into Turkey, which is the first
Ah,
time I had to do
okay.
that. I had to get a visa to go out there, but it's cheap though. It's only like $50, I think. The visa,
Okay.
and it lasts for a year.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hmm.
Hold on. So we go get to that visa thing.
Hmm.
Gonna impact that a little bit more. So, but one thing that you said that like um you said that you were trying to pass off as Turkish. Now, did they that now like when they asked you at the deli, did you ask them like how did you know that I was an American? Did they like tell you why? How they knew?
I asked them. I'm like, "How do you know I'm American? Like
Hmm.
how? You know what I mean? Like they went from speaking Turkish to flipping the switch and just speaking to me in English and fluent English. I'm like, how
yeah,
does that happen, bro?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like, I told her, how you know I'm American? It's I don't know. It's a vibe about you. I could just tell. Like, there's something about us Americans that we just
yeah.
stand out. I don't know. I
Right.
don't know if it's the confidence. Americans are more confident. I don't know what it is, but he said the vibe that I
Yeah,
gave told them that I was American.
I gotcha. And then it was something else that you said, and you said that like you wanted to look like you weren't from the United States because
Mhm.
America, guys like people that come from the United States, they wear shorts
Yeah.
and that like they just seem to just I don't want to put words in your mouth, but like I don't want to say not care, but I would say not adapt. Is that a good word for me to say?
No, that's a very good word. And in Turkey, you want to be able to adapt. And the thing is, Turkey is a very safe country. Like Istanbul is a very safe big city. I've gone all around that city, Asian and European side, and never have I once had my guard up or felt like I was, in threat. I always felt like I was safe
Mm-hmm.
for the most part anywhere I went around that city. But even then, I still try to camouflage. Anywhere I go, I try to camouflage. I
Right.
want to be able to appear as a local because that's how they scam you in these places because they'll
Yeah.
they'll see that you're American, then they'll upcharge you.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the last thing I want.
Yeah, in Latin America, and of course, I know you Dominican. We call that the Gringo price.
Yes,
That's
see the
the
gringo
Gringo
price.
price. So,
That's what the
like
Brazilians
how you
call
said that
me.
you got the Turkish price, and then you got the everybody else. You know what I mean? You
Mhm.
Turkey, all right, you down here. Where you from? Oh, I'm from New York. Oh, you up here,
Yep,
dog? Oh,
yep.
yeah, the cab ride would be like $3 for
Oh
Turkish.
no, man!
Or
Listen, man. The biggest
from New
scam
York, 20
artist.
to $20, bro.